Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we're going to take a look at Mantic.com, because this week there's been a couple of things that they've talked about which is pretty big, I think. One of them is Assassin's Creed, so that'll be another video later today, but I suppose the big one for this channel, and certainly the interesting one for me, is the Halo Flashpoint app. The web app is now available. So we're going to run through the article, then we're actually going to have a little look at the app, and if it's up and running at time of recording, we'll see what we can do. But first we'll run through the article and see what's going on with the press release, and then we'll have a little look at the app itself. Hi, it's Cleric here with an update on the next steps in our support for all things Halo, and specifically our upcoming digital support. You will find everything you need, whether you're a first game rookie or a seasoned hardcore Master Chief, at HaloFlashpoint.com. The link is in the article as well, and this article will be linked in the description if you want to check it out from the description, that's fine too. Considering recent tariffs developments and the high demand for rules and gameplay content, we've accelerated plans for our digital support. Here at Mantic HQ, in the background of releasing new content and products, our digital team, myself and Elliot, have been eagerly building new tools and resources to make gaming all the better. We've been eagerly waiting to show this blog off to you, and it's now time to blow the lid off our latest creation, Halo Flashpoint, the app. If you're new to Halo Flashpoint and want to know where to start, what to use, or how to play before diving fully in, our new app is the perfect resource for you. So we have 4 tabs: Learn to Play, Build a Force, Browse Events, and Run a Tournament. Learn to Play. The Halo Flashpoint app has our full, current and always up-to-date rule set, including all FAQs and erratas in one handy place. As the game grows, the resource will always be the first place to check for rules at your fingertips, and the core rules are included for free for all users. Excellent, that's good to hear. A couple of times a year, around April and October, we plan to implement any updates or changes to rules needed in keeping with our planned Organised play seasons. The very first update like this will hit the app when it launches, where we tackle a couple of quality of life improvements and a change to how sticky works. Okay, so we need to check the FAQ as well now. Build a Force within the app and free to all users. Another great thing, lovely to hear, is the ability to list build, which is huge. Select your faction and then select the units from all of the options, and this will create you a list to use in your games. You can even submit that list to event tournaments via the app. Wonderful. And if it's an official event with 9 players or more, you'll even get ranking points, and all with your free list. As a subscriber, you have the advantage to full unit profiles from all expansions on the date of release, and as many lists as you want. So there is an element of free to play and then subscription model. I don't think anybody's going to have a real problem with that, are they? But free to play, you get all of the core rules, I'll say, and you get the erratas and updates and things, as you should, and you can build a list by selecting any operatives that you want. You just don't have full access to all of the stats and things. But if you have the cards and stuff, I'm reading that as you can build a list, put in the operatives that you want, and then press send and you send it to the events. That's also huge. I don't want to gloss over that. The ability to run events and manage events and submit your application. It's not a job interview. And submit your tournament team is actually huge, that it's all in one place. They might do this with their other games, it wouldn't surprise me if they do, but this is all really smart thinking, and having the app as your one-stop place for everything is huge. So smart. Browse events. Every user can create and list events within the web app. You are then able to filter by location to find events near you. Nice. Just click the event name and you'll find out all the information needed to join, as long as the organizer has filled it in. Okay, so organizers, get your admin teams up and running, but that's good. Oh, there is an event tomorrow as well, isn't there? Run tournaments. Quite possibly my favorite section of the app is the ability to run tournaments. All users can run a free tournament for 8 players or less, and once you have a subscription, you can take it to the next level and start running ranked events with no player limits. Nice. The advantage of running larger events is when you've got 9 or more players, your event becomes ranked and all registered players will receive ranking points for our global and national player tables, which in turn will grant them special rankings on their service records and the chance to win exclusive prizes at the end of the season. Very nice. So you have your own service record as well. Now available, PDF rules. In addition to all the above features, we've now added PDF releases for the main rules and Wargames expansion. So if you wanted to keep the rules in a handy PDF, you now have the option to buy these via the app and the Mantic web store. Interesting. Do we get if we already own the rules physically, do we get access to these as well? These are especially useful if you want the rules from the new release before you commit to buying the models for your fire team. Although why wouldn't you want to order those gorgeous new Banished models immediately is beyond us. Yeah, I agree, the Banished are looking incredible. So the core rules, the rulebook will always be free, but you can buy the other bits. It's not a concern, and it depends how they price this stuff. My one thought is, do I have this stuff? Because I already have I think I've already got the Organised play, and I already have the Wargames. Defiance hasn't officially been released yet. So, because I have those, can I somehow sync it so that my account knows I have those physically, therefore I don't need to buy them again digitally? It doesn't sound like you do. And that's not a problem, because if you have them physically, why would you need them digitally? Really, realistically, I mean, I just like all my things in one place. Interesting. It depends how expensive they are, if they're included in subscription. Right, okay, so we might need to have a little look around PDF rules as well, but this is all good so far. I like that they're offering this. The beta access period. For the next 3 months, the app will be up as a beta. You can click here to have a look around, and from the 25th of April, so the day this video goes live, the site will go fully live. Feel free to let us know of any issues. If you find any glitches we haven't already found and fixed, don't let me know, I'd be useless at that. Let them know they can fix it. You do not need to subscribe, although you will need to register. If you have bought either Waves 1 or 2 from Halo, have a Mantic Companion registration ID, or have ever completed a Pledge Manager for a Mantic Kickstarter anytime recently, you can use the same login details. Right, so this is where I struggle. I have 2 different Mantic accounts under the same email address. One is for Mantic Stores, and one is for the Mantic Companion, so it might be worth checking what you've got sorted. And I think this goes into it. Please note, this is a different ID than the main manticgames.com website. Sorry, and we will consolidate at some point. They need to, because it confuses the hell out of me and all I'm trying to do is buy stuff. But for now, manticgames.com and the Halo site will have different user logins. So you guys will have to figure that out at your end. If you get stuck, contact them, drop them an email. They are very good customer service wise. I've had no faults with them at all. I've spoken to them a couple of times. One of them about this entire issue of just different logins for different things and not actually knowing if they've got my order or not, because I couldn't see it. But they were great. So if you get stuck, let them know. But it's good to hear that they're looking to consolidate at some point soon, hopefully. We fully expect many more gamers to pop over and build a list or two, but we know that there are some hardcore players out there and they'll want access to everything from day one and get running some ranked events. That'll be very useful for us as we want to test everything, including the ability to complete the subscriptions. So for the lifetime of the beta, which they expect is 3 months, there will be a very special monthly subscriber price of only $117, or $1.17. Why is it in dollars? Have it in proper money. Of course, we couldn't resist yet. I think Ronnie had already teased that as well, hadn't he? The beta will be just a short window, but to thank those who run ranked events, we will have some special prizes for their top players. Watch out for an update on that and lots more about the Halo Flashpoint Organised play packs coming in the next couple of weeks. Finally, throughout the beta, we're all ears and eyes. We will listen, welcome feedback on glitches or improvements, and change anything that breaks, with our sole aim to provide a solid basis for everything you need for this incredible game. And this is what I like about Mantic. They're not just throwing it out there. They've tried it, they've tested it, they've done as much as they can on their own. Going live, it's having a beta period, they're going to figure it all out, and they want you to test it. Ideally not break it, but there will be times. So if you find anything, let them know. It's all about improving not just their app, but also improving how the community can connect with each other, which is really, really cool. You will find everything you need, whether you're a first game rookie or a seasoned hardcore Master Chief, at haloflashpoint.com. Once again, thank you for being part of our fantastic community. What are you waiting for, Spartan? Go get a weapon. So that was from Cleric on the new app. How about we just take a look? So I'm just on the splash screen for Halo Flashpoint at this point. Along the top there, you'll see the app. I am signed in to the right account. Takes you here. We've already seen this screen. So we've got my collection, force lists, the rules, organized play, find events, global rankings, service record, and subscribe now, and then account there. Then you've got learn to play, build a force, browse events, and run a tournament. Subscribe. Upcoming events. There's 2 on this weekend, and then there's a few. Bristol GT as well. The Halo Olympics. Oh, I love it. This is nice. This is very nice that you actually get to see upcoming events. This probably isn't filtered for my region. And then you get a little bit more news. Solely Halo news as well. Okay, cool. Demonstration Flashpoint is in Spain. We've got one in the United States that's been a couple of weekends ago. Spain looks like it does them every couple of weeks. That's cool. And then you've got points up for these as well. Can I get to the Bristol GT? That's a question for me to figure out while I'm not on the video. Okay, so my collection. Track your Halo Flashpoint Mantic model collection here. Okay. Craze them out as well. Well, I've got all the elites. I've got all the Mark 3s. I've got all the Mark 7s. And Chief. Yeah, okay, so that's correct. That's cool. I like that. Force lists. How about we create a list? So list name. Let's go with something simple. And we're going with 200 points. You can increase that. You can increase that. So we'll go 200 points. That seems to be the standard that we're going for at the minute. Let's go UNSC because we've got more options. Create a list. It takes us to this screen. We have different special orders, command orders. Okay, so let's take both. So we'll have snapshot and we'll have return to sender. We can choose however we want to go. Down the line, let's not do command dice just yet. Okay, so weapons are currently locked. Grenades and items aren't, but weapons are currently locked. Right, okay, so that's annoying, because I have all of this physically. Spartan-wise, let's start with a Deadeye with a DMR. So as standard, you get what they're actually equipped with. We'll give him the knife for an extra 4 points. And you can add the unit. You can't actually see their card, which is fine. So to get all of the rules, you just have that subscription for $1.17. But let's add in, and it puts the Spartans at the top. Okay, and then you can edit them down the line. That's cool. So if you subscribe, then everything that you need will just be on this browser app for you to run in a tournament, so it's all right there. Personally, I like cards and things, which is why I'm also looking at the trays that they're doing. But this is cool. We're also gonna go with, I think, a Hazop with a shotgun. And again, I'm gonna give you the combat knife because you are gonna be getting in close. I'd like somebody with a little bit of heavy hitting. Needler sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie, I think I want a Needler. I think we're gonna go Mark 7 with the assault rifle. I'll leave you with fists for now. We'll see where we're at. So I've got one mid-range, I've got one distance, I've got one close. I'm tempted to go Needler. Needler with a knife. Where are we at? So we have 21 points to play with, and this is where I'd look to bring in extra weapons. I'm going to give Deadeye a grapple shot. I'm going to give... I really want to give the Brawler double needler. Not that you can dual wield, but in my head it would just be cool. I'm going to give... Should we take a target locator on the Mark 7? We've got 11 points left. I'm really just filling here. Okay. Okay. Do we do it? Do we... Do we give the Deadeye a rocket launcher? Good old Spanker. I am so tempted. For this, because we're just prattling about, for this, I'm going to do it. So the Deadeye has the grapple shot to get him up high. And then I'm going to give him... Can't afford a Spartan laser. Then I'm going to give him a Spanker. When I find it. I swear I saw it. Yeah, Spanker. I'm 41. Right, so let's save that. That is now my 200 point list. I'm not saying it's going to be good. This is cool. I like how this works. And what we probably will do is we'll make some of these teams. I'll subscribe first and we'll unlock all the content and we can actually look at what we're doing. But my current team for whatever I'm playing about with is really ridiculous. We've got a Mark 7 with fists and then assault rifle, just bog standard. Deadeye with a combat knife and the DMR. It represents me as a Spartan. The Deadeye is always my helmet and I want a knife. Brawler with a needler and a combat knife because they're probably going to be getting in close. And then again, Hazop, so we have 2 close range, both with combat knife and then the shotgun because it's Halo, you need a shotgun. Extra weapons, we're taking the target locator because why not? That'll go on the Mark 7 to give him a little bit of extra range, early turn maybe. See what goes on. And then the Spanker on the Deadeye with a grapple shot so that they can get up high, get a perch, and then start firing rockets and then see where they go. Special orders, we've taken both Snapshot and Return to Sender, and we'll just switch out whichever we want for whatever we're facing. Return to Sender's nice. I'd probably stick with Snapshot for now because I'm still getting my head around the newer stuff. But yeah, for a bit of fun, 200 point list, 4 Spartans, a good mix of weapons, a good mix of ranges. It's not ideal. I've not overly thought about it. We've logged in and then that's it. So that is now saved. We've got that done. If I close this... Oh, there's a tournament code as well. That's cool. So save options. You can share it with an image, text, or you can print it out, which is cool. That'll give you all of your stuff once you've unlocked everything if you want to go down that route. Quick rules, which is quite nice. That opens a pop-up. So if I close that, then we have Todd Rolls Dice UNSC and valid list. That's always nice to hear. We can click on that. It brings us in, and then we can just click on the blue square to edit whatever we want. See what we want to do down the line. And then weapons and things are all edited in command orders and weapons. You can just, so we do none. You hit save, takes it away, done, nice and easy. So for operatives, it's all done on their sheet once you've loaded them in. For weapons and items and orders, it's all done on that first command bar. On the first, it was the grapple shot, wasn't it? And then just close it. It's all saved, it's updated. Nice. This is cool. Okay. So we've done my collection. We've built an army, well, a fire team. Rules. Okay, so premium content flashes up as blue. For advanced fire team building and things. Errata log. Very nice. There's quite a few here. This will be a separate video. We will talk about that. But that was the quick errata. So, and scenarios, the 2 new scenarios in the War Games book are behind the subscription model as well. So it looks to me like everything, obviously weapons, but also, not weapons, rules, but also scenarios. That's items there. That's items. So it tells you which the items and what they do. Yeah, so the core rulebook is all included in here, and then it's the war games stuff and then weapon profiles that is behind the subscription wall. If you want it, if you already have it physically, you don't need it. Nice. Organised play scenarios and things are included, which is good. Obviously they're wanting to build in that organised play. Yeah, very cool. It's easy to use, it's easy to find. There's a search as well. So you type in Slayer and it brings up scenarios and then the organised play scenarios, and it takes you straight to whichever you want, which is cool. Organised play. So I'm not running any tournaments. I'm not going to set any up. I don't want to play with this for this video. That's something that you guys will have to do if you want to get into it. But you've got your tournaments and then you've got your tournament submissions. There's also a how to run a tournament, which is quite cool. Nice little overview, which is fun. Especially for people who want to do that. Find events we've already looked at. This is a list of all the events that are currently there. That'll start to fill up, I would expect, pretty soon. This has only just gone live hours ago. Global rankings, there is nothing globally just yet, but you can update via country. And you can update via faction as well. And you can search moving forward, 2026, 2027, however long the game lasts, hopefully a very long time. You can search and see who's doing, how it's going and everything. And then your personal service record as well, which is cool. And again, you can just filter through year. I haven't got a service record yet because I haven't played any ranked tournaments. I suppose all that's left is the subscription. So the subscription through the beta access for the next 3 months or so, maybe more, but next 3 months is $1.17. It looks like it's normally going to be $2.99. We'll just run through this bit. So subscriptions and account explanations. There are two types of account, free and subscriber. So for the free one, we've already touched on most of this, but you get access to the free version of the Flashpoint rules, up to 1 Flashpoint builder list. So you can only create 1 fire team, but you also get access to the unranked tournament organizer side. So very much for the casual play. I mean, either way, you don't need to own this. You don't need to own the extra rules if you already have them and things like that, right? It depends how deep you want to go with it. If you want to be building loads of lists, it's entirely up to you. You have full choice on this. I'm not telling you to do anything. You want to stick it free? Absolutely stick it free. Everything that we've just gone through, that one team that we've built, looking at the rules and things, all of that was done off the free, no subscription model. There's everything that you're going to need there. If you do want to take it that step further, for as it stands at the minute, that $2.99 a month subscription fee, $2, $3, whatever. Price of a coffee, basically, isn't it? If you do want to do it, you can do it. It's reduced for the next however long it's in beta period. As a subscriber, you will get all the rules unlocked. You will get unlimited list building, all special rule commands and keywords wording. You will get access to the ranked tournament organizer side of things, exclusive service record badges, and global rankings rank identifiers. So if you are going to go heavy on the tournaments, if you want to be running tournaments for more than 8 people, that's where you probably want to be looking if you want to do it all through this side of things. We'll see how this moves forward, we'll see how it goes. Down here at the bottom you can see that there's Flashpoint Home, there's FAQ and Errata, has its own separate page that you can go straight to. And then the web store, because you got to buy the models, right? From me, I'm happy to tell you what I'll do. I will subscribe because I will use this. I love list building. From everything that I've seen, and they have mentioned it, this is not a mobile app, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to open this on your phone in a browser. But on the whole, this is looking pretty good. I would say this is the starting point, but also this is everything that you probably need. Whichever tier you want to use your account at, free or subscriber. This has got everything that you're going to need regardless. It seems to work pretty well. Obviously this is day one, there's not many people got into it yet, I don't think. But everything is there. This is a nice option. You also get to see all the models, so that's cool. And I quite like how this is set up. Yeah, I like this. I can't fault this at all. This is exactly what I thought it would be. At some point I would love a mobile app. That's just me, it's not needed. But yeah, we have the Halo Flashpoint app. It's currently in beta for the next 3 months or however long. But this is going to be the hub for probably everything moving forward that the ranked side of things wants to do. And as you can see, there's already events popping up in here right the way through to September, which is really, really cool to see. They are all a 2,000 point limit as well. Sorry, a 200 point limit. That's 40k speak there, isn't it? Can you imagine 2,000 points of... Wow, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. But no, this is good. This is great to see. And it gives you all, let's say... so this one's at Mantic. Tournament Bravo. Oh, nice. Very nice. It gives you all the information as well. It's 4 rounds, 200 points. You get your location, you get your Google map. Tickets are £15. There's the link for the tournament pack, and that's probably a link to the actual event. That could be worded better. Launch live view. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But you've also got a description of the tournament, everything, lunch not included, truck stop available, free on-site parking. And then a breakdown of briefings, games, and prize giving at the end. Nice one-day event. I wonder what that is. Is that live view going to give you live updates as people are playing and putting scores in? Oh, that's cool. It's not going to be a live feed. Is it going to be a live feed? Do we think it could take... No, they're not going to stream it. Oh, this is cool though. This is really, really good. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. It's going to do exactly what we need it to do, certainly at this point in time. We'll see how it evolves. The big one's going to be the login, because it's different to your store login if you've bought from Mantic previously. But hey, we'll figure it out. It's all going to be fine. This is really, really cool. I'm glad it's here. I'm going to have a play. I'm going to go subscribe so we get all the rules. And in future, when we're looking at it, we can do list building and we can look at rules and things, and we just take it from there and see what happens. So yeah, everything that you're going to need all in one place, all digital, to save you carrying bits around if you'd rather not have the cards and stuff, lugging all that around. Honestly, I like cards. I like having them there for a reference. But this is really, really cool. I'm super impressed with this. And finally, I suppose, give me your critique on my quickly thrown together fire team and their mix of weapons, because I think that this is stupid. It was put together as a bit of fun. But hey, maybe it's got legs. Let me know. Should I run this in a tournament? As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.